everyone, my name is Shawn in case you don't know, and welcome back to another video. I'm sorry that the lighting is not great. I don't know if I've said this in previous videos or not, but it's winter and I live in Oregon, and that just means no great natural lighting, so it is what it is. Also, I really need to clean my room. So today I'm going to be doing a book review for a book that I finished reading recently, and that book is Pumpkinheads. Pumpkinheads was written by Rainbow Rowell, illustrated by Faith Erin Hicks, and colored by Sarah Stern. And do you know why I bring up colored? Because if I knew that was a job when I was little, I'd be pursuing that job, because I colored literally like every single second of every single day when I was younger. So before I go into my review portion of this, a little bit about this book. So this book is about two friends. One is named Josiah, the other one is named, I thought it was Deja at first, but then my brain said no, it's probably Deha. But then there's a chapter called Deja Vu. So I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to be calling her Deha. I might be saying that completely wrong. So it's about these two characters, and they work at a pumpkin patch, and they're friends, but they're only friends when they're at the pumpkin patch. They don't talk outside the pumpkin patch or anything like that. And it's the last Halloween before they leave for college, which means that it is their last night working at the pumpkin patch. And Josiah has a crush on another worker at the pumpkin patch, but he's never talked to this girl, and Deha is like, you have to talk to this girl, this is your last night. And they go on an adventure to find the girl. So this book is very predictable, but I'm 100% okay with that because it was really cute. And I'm reading Aragon right now, and I am having a hard time reading Aragon because I keep having to read the same paragraphs over and over again just to like absorb what I'm reading. But this one is light and fun, and I really needed this. The illustrations in this book are beautiful. I'm not going to show you the illustrations because I don't want to spoil it. With graphic novels, I sort of feel like it's better that you get the graphic novel and see the illustrations as you're reading along, but they are very, very beautiful, and there's a ton of attention to detail. Like all of the signs of the pumpkin patch have words on them that you can make out, and it's just really incredible. So I'm gonna go into the characters a little more. Josiah reminds me a lot of myself. I don't know why, he just does. And Deha reminds me a lot of Rose Granger Weasley, like that strong, like somewhat bossy, and like you're gonna do what I'm gonna tell you to do. And also she has little poofs on her hair like Rose Granger Weasley, and I love that. So yeah, I love the two main characters. The pacing of the story was also really quick, so I enjoyed that, and I read it in one day. If you're looking for a cute, quick to read, fall themed book, then this is definitely your book that you should read. Again, it's a graphic novel. This is the only page I'm going to show you the inside, so not everyone loves graphic novels. Okay if you don't, but if you do, definitely give this a shot. Okay, so I full on finished filming the video and then I forgot two things. So I'm back here to say two things. My neighbor is vacuuming their car, and you can probably hear that. The two things I wanted to briefly mention about the book that I completely spaced on when I was filming is that, to start off with, there is LGBTQ+ representation in the book. I'm not going to spoil which character, but one of the characters has dated both females and males in the past, and it is addressed. It's not just like one comment, it's like you get to see one of the characters' past relationships, sort of. It's complicated, but there is LGBTQ+ representation in it, and I wasn't expecting that, and I'm really glad that it had that representation in the book. The other thing is there's two Harry Potter references in the book, and if you know me, I love Harry Potter. Like, full on look at my shirt. See, I love Harry Potter, so I loved those references. Now back to the rest of the video. One last thing I say before I give it the star rating is that I loved reading the conversation at the end of the book between the illustrator and the author. I found that the conversation was really interesting, and it gave insight into the story a little more. And there's two things about the conversation that I really liked. These aren't really that much of spoilers because it's not part of the main story. It sounds like the pumpkin patch was somewhat inspired by Omaha, Nebraska. I don't know if people know this about me because I haven't really talked about it much on here. If you follow me on my bookstagram, you probably saw my Instagram story on this, but for a while there I really wanted to move to Nebraska, specifically Wayne, Nebraska, because I was like, I'm all about this small town Nebraska life. Clearly I've changed my mind, but for a while there I was like set on moving on Nebraska, and I loved Nebraska. So it was sort of like nostalgic and cool to realize that the pumpkin patch was somewhat inspired by Nebraska. And then I'm gonna read off a quote here that I really liked, and it is about why Josiah and Deha are really close in height. I really wanted them to be close to the same height. I wanted to push back on the idea that a girl needs to be small and petite to be completely adorable. Yes, queen, I love that. That's all my thoughts. My star rating, I gave this 5 stars in case you can't tell. I can't think of one thing that I disliked about this book. Loved the pacing, loved the characters, loved the illustrations, and loved the cute, fun story. So can't think of anything I don't like about the book, so it's definitely a 5-star read for me. If you'd like to check out this book, I'll leave its Goodreads down in the description below, and I'll also leave all my other social media, and I'll leave the author and illustrator's social media as well in case you want to follow them. That's all I have for today's video. I hope everyone is having a fantastic week. Keep being awesome. I'll see everyone in a future video. Bye!